quick overview on our strong acid, strong base quiz that we're going to have during this first week. So you have been given this list quite a long time ago now, right? You have your 8 strong acids and you have your roughly 7 strong bases. Below, I have written down what is expected of you. Okay, so you basically have to be able to write from scratch what these are. So either you know them or you don't. So let me just show you. You have 7 strong acids. I gave you 8. You just have to give me 7. Formula and name. And then you have to give me 4 strong bases, and I wrote at least one has to be different. So if you don't have access to your list, you're going to have to come up with it. So if I have name and formula, can you do that? So if I just have a column that says name and formula, could you come up with 7? So here are the ones that are just binary: HCl, HBr, and HI. Okay. The ones that are with polyatomic ions that I would focus on is HNO3, HClO3, HClO4, and H2SO4. Why the 2? Because SO4 2 minus drops down, right? Okay, so how do I name these? I'm trying to do this in a very organized way for you. Is that when you have 2 elements, one is an H and the other one's is a halogen, then it's just hydro, then it's the atom or the element, and then ic. So chlorine becomes chloric. So this is hydrochloric, and then I'd write the word acid, but I'm running out of room. So the rest of these all fall into place. Hydrobromic and hydroiodic. Oops. Sorry about that. The other ones come from the 8 to ic and ite to us idea. So 8 goes to ic in a acid, and ite goes to us in an acid. So if I look at that, that's nitrate, it simply becomes nitric, and then you'd write the word acid. Okay, what is ClO3? ClO3 is chlorate, right? So if I simply take out the 8, this is now chloric acid. This one is perchlorate. So that comes perchloric. And then this one's a little tricky. So this is sulfate, and unfortunately it doesn't just become sulfic, it's sulfuric. All right. And I know I told you to do 8, but those are the 7 that you should probably focus on, or there are 8, but I'm only going to ask for 7. So there's a periodic one as well. Okay, 4 strong bases. What you basically do, no pun intended, is that you just put, and you start going down the periodic table on group 1, and I'm not going to hide the periodic table. So you have Li, you have Na, you have potassium, you have rubidium, and you have cesium. Francium doesn't count, it's kind of unstable and radioactive. In group 2, it's CBS. So when I say something different, you can't have all group 1. If you do all group 1, that's not going to work. So C is calcium. And now because it's group 2, that has a 2 plus charge. So the 2 comes down. So that becomes CaOH2. So B is from barium. And S is from strontium. So what you guys would need to do is have 4 of these, and they can't all be from one list. So maybe you use these 2 as an example, or whatever else you want. Okay, so that's how I'm going to be asking you. You got to come up with them from scratch. So you got to know the name, you got to know the formula. Here I just care about the formula for the bases.